This week, the real winner was Smackdown. Hey guys, welcome back to Off Tap Live. Now guys, today, man, there is so much to cover because this has been one of the best weeks of wrestling like ever. And matter of fact, if we even take it it was a big week of sports in general. There was a lot of cool things going on this week, but wrestling was lit. We had a week packed starting with Raw. The new season of Raw was absolutely just everything you'd expect it to be. You had NXT doing their thing and it was freaking fantastic. Like, wow, what a great freaking surprise to have Balor on there. That was unexpected. Then of course there was AEW. It was great seeing a lot of old WWE wrestlers. You know, lots of our favorites were on the show. That was pretty cool. And then you come to Friday and then SmackDown. It was absolutely just next level freaking. That's my pick of the week, hands down. SmackDown premiered on Fox. And guys, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that because so many things went down on this show. And we're gonna just elaborate on some of it. Guys, if you're new to this channel and you like freaking reviews on wrestling, if you like talking about cars, wrestling, sports, football, freaking all kinds of little cool things like that. If you like some fun vlogs and some food reviews, mukbangs, whatever, this is the channel for you. Also, if you just like someone who has a little bit of a personality, that's me. This channel is for you. And guys, please feel free, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see next. In the comments below, let's get it. So guys, let's get right into this. So SmackDown was just crazy. I mean, the show just started out completely like insane. I mean, at first I was like, okay, what's going on here? Because when the show started, I was like, okay, Becky Lynch, okay, Corbin, okay. And I was kind of like, okay, I was hoping for something a bit more exciting than that, you know. Much love to Becky, she's awesome and everything, you know. King Corbin, he's earned paid his dues, he's getting out there doing what he's got to do, you know. But, you know, he's not really, you know, the showstopper, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, just when I was having that thought, suddenly, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, yes, The Rock finally came home. And it was freaking absolutely electrifying. Seeing The Rock back in the ring, doing what he does best was a high point of the night, and probably every single WWE fan on the planet was excited to see The Rock back there doing what he does. Now, it was really cool. It was a great segment. He had some cool one-liners like he does. You already know how The Rock is. He called like Corbin like a Burger King one, like some on crack or something like that. I forgot exactly how he worded it. Looking like a fake Burger King or crack on crack, or it was funny. You gotta listen to him say it. Go check it out on WWE's channel. But yeah, he then had another great one-liner, and long story short, basically him and Becky ended up giving Corbin the Smackdown. It was freaking super exciting. Guys, I freaking got goosebumps just seeing The Rock back in. He hasn't lost a step. He's as good as he's ever been. Like, truly one of a kind. And I don't know, man, if they can get Rock to do, there's talk actually about Randy Orton calling out The Rock and saying, hey, look, third gen, let's see who's the best kind of situation. I don't know, guys, if we can get that at WrestleMania or something, Randy Orton, The Rock. I don't really care who The Rock faces, to be honest. I just want him to be back in the ring. Another fight would be awesome. He's looking good. What do you expect from The Rock, man? I mean, he puts in the mad hours all the time to keep in shape, you know, and mad props to him. Anyways, let's move on because a lot happened tonight and I could just keep going on and on about The Rock. Let's just talk about some of these other things that happened. We'll talk about the big things that happened. There was Shane and Owen. Freaking, that was a dope match actually. Shane he's so underrated. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of props that he deserves as a wrestler, you know, because he's, you know, Shane McMahon, you know. He's actually probably one of the most daring wrestlers out there. I mean, every time you see him, he does some crazy stuff, like putting his body really in harm's way. And I mean, you gotta show someone who isn't a full-time wrestler, but obviously he must put in a lot of hours training and stuff to be able to do the things that he does. I mean, it was a really awesome match. Owens even actually had a few death-defying freaking moves this show as well. And at the end of the day, it was Owens winning, so that meant bye to Shane. But this is the WWE. Come on, guys, seriously. We'll see Shane again at some stage. He'll come back in 2, 3, 4 months or whatever. Besides, like, his family owns WWE. Come on, guys, like, you'll see him again. But anyways, let's move on because there was, oh man, there were so many things. Oh man, I just don't even know. Okay, let's talk about, let's talk about this. So let's talk about Brock. He freaking 9 seconds decimated, like freaking just destroyed, absolutely destroyed Kofi in 9 seconds. Now, we all knew that Brock was going to win. Come on, it was the premiere on Fox, the 20th anniversary. You already knew Brock was going to freaking win. Kofi's been champion for about 6 months and it hasn't really, you know, it's been like, okay, you know, we've tried that didn't really pop off like we were hoping. He had to lose. I mean, argumentatively, I don't know if he had to lose in 9 seconds. I mean, I guess they could have at least let it go for freaking a minute and a half. Come on, like 9 seconds. But this is Brock you're talking about, and why put off the inevitable? I mean, we've seen in the past Brock Goldberg and all these other matches that ended pretty quick. So it's not a surprise. Plus, they needed to have Brock look strong because of the surprise that none of us saw coming. But dude, are you kidding me? I'm just blown away because no one saw that coming. No one thought that would happen. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history behind this because some of you guys might not know about Kane. Okay, so Kane's a UFC wrestler, all right? And him and Brock have met in a UFC ring in the past, okay? And he actually beat Brock. This is amazing, right? Yeah, you wouldn't expect that. I always used to think that Brock never lost in UFC until I actually went and actually watched back a lot of the old stuff, and I've seen that he's actually has lost, which, you know, was surprising to me. I just thought Brock was invincible and never lost. But anyways, Kane freaking has come. I don't know if this is a one-off only. The rumor is he's just going to do the Saudi Arabia show. I don't know if this is a permanent thing, if he's going to be all in. But anyways, what happened? So after that 9-second victory, freaking Rey Mysterio's music pops, and then standing next to Rey is no other than Kane, freaking the UFC freaking powerhouse. He's a real deal. He's legit. So this is just gonna be cool on so many levels, guys, because imagine watching freaking Brock and Kane go at it, and they can actually, you know, they can really, I bet you, you know, they're not going to be pretending that much. I mean, obviously they've got a plan to what they're doing, but you know, because the outcome, they probably, you know, who's going to win is going to win. But I think that there's going to be real punching, you know, not maybe over the top, but you know, they're not going to have to play it as safe because they're both professional MMA fighters. And they're tough dudes, man. So they're not gonna, I can't hear them having a conversation going, hey, so look, just be careful when you make those punches. Don't let them actually, you know, make it really just look like the real thing. Make it soft, keep it just, come on guys. These guys are gonna go at it and it's gonna be great. And this is something that just, the crowd popped, man. This was awesome. People were all in. Like, this was a high point of the entire week. This was huge. Okay, this was huge, guys. Absolutely. Like, if you have not seen this, go over to WWE and watch. They have a little clip of it and go and watch it, okay? And guys, when you go and watch these videos, let me ask you nicely to please go to WWE's actual site and support WWE by watching it on their channel, okay? I get it, look, me too, I'm excited. If I miss something, and I'll go to YouTube and I'm hoping that someone's uploaded something. But guys, we gotta support WWE, please. If you're a fan of wrestling, and not just only WWE, but like anyone who makes content, even AEW or any of the other promotions out there, like, let's support the actual company who's spending all the effort, time, money, and dollars to bring us this entertainment. Let's try to avoid, if you're one of those people out there who are uploading these things, like, you know, I get it and I totally understand. And look, hey, there's been a million times I've searched for things when I didn't have access to it. But just like, don't keep it up there, you know, get rid of it quick. Let people, you know what I mean? Let the companies that are behind this stuff get their proper copyright, you know, protection they deserve. It's their works and they paid a lot of money for it. I just wanted to throw that out there. But anyways, back to the show. So long story short, that was just awesome. And just when you think, like, that was the end of the night and there was other things that happened that, again, like, there's so much. I'm lucky I have my screen here because there's so many things, like, oh, my brain. Okay, so another thing that happened that was unexpected was Braun and freaking Tyson Fury. If you guys know who Tyson is, he was a freaking champion, heavyweight champion. Freaking, he's again another legit. He's from the UK. He's a legit fighter. Like, this is real people, real fighters that are showing up. It is freaking dope. I'm all in for it. And so him and Braun was like, you know, kind of poking fun. I'm having a little fun with him. And you can see after a while, Tyson's like, man, wait a minute. You playing me like that? You playing me like that? He ended up pushing Ziggler or someone, I think it was into him. And then he just kind of was like, man, screw this. I'm coming for you kind of situation. It was crazy, man. Like, they had to have like 1 million security guards hold this bro down, man. And I'm telling you right now, if they pull this off and they actually have Tyson and freaking Braun going at it, dude. Oh my gosh, like, business has just picked up, you know what I'm saying? Those were like the standout matches. I also like the women's match early on. Freaking, I don't know why I just kicked that. Yeah, look, I really love the women's match that was going on. As you could expect, Charlotte Flair does what Charlotte Flair does best. Her and Becky were teamed up together. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but the match ended with Charlotte making Bayley tap out. She did the figure 4. And one cool thing that Charlotte did, what Charlotte freaking always does, is just like, she's super athletic, she's dope, is that she stood on the ring and she did this backflip somersault thing and took out everyone behind her. Mind blown. Like, she is dope. She's the real deal. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to be wearing championship belt again soon. So guys, I mean, that was the high points. Let me scroll through this because I feel like I don't want to feel like I've missed anything that was just kind of, I mean, those were the main things that happened during the night. I think that really was the high points. I mean, you had The Rock, you had you know, the Shane fight, you had the Brock stuff, you had the Kane return, you know, coming on the scene, and Tyson, and I mean, that was probably the biggest things, but I mean, they were huge things. And can you guys believe that after this whole week that we've had, that we also get Hell in a Cell? Hell in a Cell is this weekend too. Like, this week has been probably the greatest week for a wrestling fan on the planet. So I'm gonna end this here because I will just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. I wasn't even really planning on doing this vlog right now, but like, I freaking have just been like thinking to myself, you know, you've been hearing of Wednesday Night Wars, you've been hearing about AEW and NXT, who actually won, blah, 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 blah. Look, at the end of the day, this week, Smackdown won. Hands down, I'm saying it right here, Smackdown won. And that's the bottom line, because freaking I said so. Anyways, guys, much love. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys again soon for another vlog. Make sure that you keep living your life off tap.